What's going on, guys? Just Chase here. I hope you guys enjoyed that intro. I found a way to get an intro finally, and I got one, and I actually like this intro a lot. I'm gonna be doing new ones sooner or later. Just something that's good for right now, just to get it on track and hold that position, so I have an intro and I don't look retarded and non-professional. I guess doesn't mean that if you don't have an intro, you're not professional. Just for my case, I do think of that for me. Anyway, you probably looked at the title. This is gonna be something new coming to my channel, like story time, like where I kind of like tell you some stories about my past, and I have some gameplay in the background. In this case, it's gonna be some Black Ops 3 gameplay of Razorback, of the Razorback, and like the Flags and Bombs playlist they had this past weekend. It was like a 55-4 gameplay. I went crazy. I didn't die a lot, so I feel good about that. I usually die a lot. Nah, not really. Anyway. So let's get into the story. Of course, this is about how I got arrested. Now, I was not the one that almost got arrested, but I did almost get arrested. We all kind of did. My friends and everybody, we kind of all almost got arrested. I know the title says I almost got arrested, but it's kind of all of us, my friends included. I'm not gonna include these people's names because they're the privacy. I can't really let that out there. It doesn't really matter though. I mean, they probably don't care. But anyway, New Year's Eve of either 2015, I think it was 2015 New Year's Eve. We were still kind of young. I was 16, almost 17. I would have been 17 in like 5 more months, so still a little young, I guess, in case not that big of an adult yet. We had this idea we were gonna get some eggs and do some things with some eggs. Now, you're probably thinking, oh, they egged the house. No, we kind of didn't egg a house. We went to Walmart, and we're like, hey, let's get some eggs. Why not? So we bought like 3 cartridges of eggs, and keep in mind these are like 8, no, not 8 eggs, like, I don't know how many, like 12 eggs? Yeah, maybe a dozen of eggs. So like 24 eggs, because we bought like 2 case cartridges of them. And like, we're checking out, and the lady's like, I hope you guys are making omelets with this or something. I was like, yeah, I guess so. I mean, yeah, we could be. I mean, they kind of knew what was going on, but we were young, so we didn't think that question was going to come up, but it did. Now, keep in mind, this story it took a long time to tell my parents about this, because I never really got a chance to tell them, but I did tell them later on in time. But we got back home, and we were like playing around with the eggs. We threw some in my friend's driveway. We kind of like just decided to throw them up in the air and see how far we can throw them up in the air. I guess we're kind of retarded. Throw them up in the air. Now keep in mind this. I know I said that a lot. Keep in mind. Remember that we're throwing them at the edge of his driveway. He's got a driveway that kind of slopes upwards, and his house is on a hill. But it's not that big of a hill, or not that long of a driveway. It's just sitting on a hill. We kind of threw eggs around on his driveway, like near his driveway, and like we're all right. We go inside. New Year's happens. We celebrate. You know, the la-di-da-di-da. We have fun and everything. Anyway, we after that we're kind of like sneak around. Like, we know what's gonna happen. We're gonna go egg some cars. Yeah, that was kind of the idea. Well, it wasn't our idea. It was kind of our friends, but we kind of followed along. So we got the eggs and we walked to the second neighborhood to our left out of the neighborhood, which is about a half a mile walk. It wasn't that long. And we kind of went up and we like waited. And we were just sitting there talking. Didn't really think about throwing eggs. And then one of our friends kind of decides to just see a car coming, and he chunks an egg at it. And he hits it, and we run and we hide, and then the cars come. That was the first car, I believe. And the second car, one of our other friends hit him. And, I mean, he hit him pretty hard. The car was moving pretty fast. And it just so happened to be... Never mind, I'm not going to release that. So we hit them. They stopped. They turned around. We were in the woods somewhere, hidden in the woods. They came looking for us. We kind of like hid a lot. Like, we hid pretty deep into the woods. We was kind of scared. I was kind of scared. I'm not lying or anything. I was kind of scared, and I was kind of young and didn't think he was really going to hit the car with the egg. More or less, the car going to chase us down, which why would they not? But they they looked for us for about half an hour. Then they kind of drove off, and we wondered where they went. So we kind of started walking back towards my friend's house, when all this was over with. We got there, and we got to his house, and there were a lot of blue lights. Let's put it that way. So we went into, or no, there weren't blue lights yet. We got there, and there was a car at the end of the driveway. So we went inside, and then one of his sisters came to the room that we were in, and he like there's a car down here, and they really want to talk to you. They're really pissed, and they really want to know who hit their car with an egg. And at that point, my heart stopped because I was so young and I did not think that they were actually going to find us. But they did. They found out where we were. And you know why they found us? Because there were eggs on our driveway. And who else to imagine an egg on the driveway and an egg on your car? Put two and two together, that's where they live, obviously. So yeah, we went down there. They called the cops. The cops were down there. They were asking us a bunch of questions. In short story short, the cop was like a cop that was just about to get fired. This was his last night, so he didn't really care kind of attitude he had. He threatened to arrest one of our friends because he wouldn't, because we wouldn't say who it was, and we kind of like, one of my friends was like, I guess I did it, and like, that's not what you say to a cop, because there's no like taking the blame for somebody. So he really did it, but he said, I guess I did it. And so, like, the cop was like, no, you didn't do it because you said you guessed, so who else did it? No one else wanted to take the blame because he was really one who did it. But it's all right. And, well, we got everything straightened out. The cop went with the lady that was, like, it was an older lady and one of the guys in our neighborhood. And they went to their house with the cop and, like, washed the egg off to see if there was any scratches. We looked. There were no scratches. Comes to find out that the cop actually found a scratch, which we don't know how. Coincidence. The scratch magically appeared, and there were charges and everything. So yeah, that's the end of the story. There's nothing really, just charges. I told my parents later on. Hopefully you guys enjoy the story. Please leave a like if you want more stories like this. I have a bunch of stories I can tell you if you do like this. So please leave a like, subscribe if you're new, and yeah, I'll see you guys next time.